Hey guys, Lee Schaefer here. I'm here with Mike, Huber Heights Fire Department out of Ohio, and we're in front of their new 105-foot Sutphen TDA. It's a pretty cool truck, and we actually did a fit-out guide with you. I met you 2 years ago at FDIC.
That's right.
So can you tell us a little bit about the truck, the background, the fire department? Tell us.
Yeah, so the fire department recognized during our planning phase that we were going to have to move into a TDA because of changes in the community. Gotcha. We're an all Sutphen fleet in the fire department, and we wanted to stay that way. Sutphen had just been getting back into the TDA business, and we started meeting with the engineers, realized the truck would meet our needs.
Right.
And during the planning phase, we were really looking at all aspects of it. One of the most important parts of that truck company is scene lighting.
Gotcha.
And we were able to get with you folks, and the lighting study was immensely helpful. It allowed us to really identify where are going to be the best models of light, what's that light footprint look like, what's that lumens look like, and you can see the end package was phenomenal. It does everything we wanted to and more.
So the fixtures on this truck were actually out of that fit-out guide. We talked about it at length 2 years ago at FDIC. We talked about each of the fixtures. We kind of looked at the Sutphen tiller that was there. It was the first one built for DeKalb County.
Correct, yes.
And now this is the second one built by Sutphen in the recent years.
Right.
And so I want to take a look at each of the fixtures, kind of talk about them a little bit, the application. Let's take a look around it.
Perfect.
So Mike, we're here at the front of the truck.
Right.
And can you talk to me, we got two different things going on from FireTech. We got the 3-piece 72-inch brow light with the marker lights included.
Yep.
And then we have our headlights. Talk to me about the brow light first. And what is the importance of having scene lighting off the front of the truck? Yeah,
looking at that brow light, we were sold immediately because, again, if you look at the span and you have the breadth of the entire cab that we can get lighting on now, the combination with spot and flood that we can get into that, and being able to work that off a 12-volt system, hit the switch, move it on as we're moving into the scene, it is so convenient, right? It provides a big, nice, safe approach for our drivers as they're coming into the scene.
Right.
And it's just a safety factor that we thought was well worth it. It's becoming the norm in the fire service, so we wanted to include that. And then the headlights, we noticed on our engine from 4 years ago that, you know, the amount of light output is just so much greater, especially in inclement weather. When you get the rain, they cut through the rain so much better, they illuminate the wet roads so much better, that we've changed our whole fleet out to them. So again, with spec'ing the new vehicle, it was a given that we'd have them on there.
It's for the audience, I just wanted to talk about the 3-piece aspect of this brow light. Usually our brow light comes in a single piece, but for the Sutphen, there's a unique curve on the top of the cab and the front of the cab. We broke that up into 3 pieces so that you still got all the aspects of it. It does give a little more angle off the side though, so you get more of the side lighting. It's a unique thing that we do for Sutphen. It's pretty cool, and it's shown here. So Mike, we're at the side of the cab now, and I want to talk about the mini brow. You guys don't have a raised roof, so you didn't have a lot of real estate on the side of the truck. No Guardian Elite opportunity, anything like that. We went with a mini brow on top of the truck. MB27, 27 LED mini brow. Spot flood optics. Can you talk to me about the spot and the flood, the uses of both, and what it does for you guys?
Yeah, so we wanted to stick with a very classic TDA roof line, which is flat, so that we can get the best angle for the ladder off the cab. So it eliminates some of the options for recessed lights and that, but again, looking at the inventory, we found that that light was going to work really well. The mounts worked well. The engineers were able to get everything in place at Sutphen, get it mounted up well, and again, the combination spot flood gives us that ability to get a wash where we can do address work, where we can look at general scene illumination, but closer you get up in there, you get that spot range, you get direct illumination of the incident scene that we're working on.
All right, Mike, we're here with the 2.18s now. It's a little bit bigger of a fixture and a little bit shorter of a fixture on the side of the body. We have 2 of them.
Yeah, so in the study, we actually thought we'd want a longer light like we had up on the cab, and the study showed that it wasn't going to be as effective. We could get a more compact light, take up less real estate, a little more compact in the footprint on the walkway up there, and it still gave us the wash we're looking for. And what we've noticed since we've had the truck and we've been using the lights is that the angles are great. We don't need to adjust them. They're fixed. We've never tilted them, we've never twisted them, we've never re-angled them. And again, if you look at that wash pattern, you look at that spot pattern, it's the right, correct distances away from the truck. Gets everything done that we needed to do.
So Mike, this is a new product for FireTech. It's been out a few years now. We're starting to see it on truck specs that are actually being built now. What are we looking at right here? It's a laser?
It's a laser cannon. So impressive, right? We needed something because of this truck being so different from the aerial ladder we were used to using, that we wanted to really make sure that our operators were going to know right where those outriggers were going to hit. That way, if there was a car, an obstruction, we would be able to identify it. We saw this product, we tried it, bright daylight with sunglasses on, that thing is visible on the pavement, on blacktop, on concrete, superb. It's never a doubt. We know exactly where that outrigger's going to go.
Very cool. Super special product. It's 4 inches, so it puts a dot on the ground about 4 inches wide. It's a very bright, as you were talking about, fixture. You can see it during the daytime as well. Fixture, outrigger spotting. If there's a car there, you can see all these different things.
Yeah.
It's not a substitute for training. You still train drivers and everything, but it's there as an aid. Really cool.
Once it's adjusted, we've not had to mess with it since.
So Mike, we're at the back of the truck now. I wanted to talk a lot about this one because it's pretty cool. I have the ladder compartment open.
Right.
I have our compartment lights lighting up this area very dimly. You can still see what you're doing, what ladders you're pulling. But you have scene lighting up there too. We went small on this one.
Went small.
And you guys did that on purpose. Can you talk to me about the difference that it's made, not having a really super intense scene light right in your eyeballs as you're pulling ladders?
Yeah, I think the important thing was we wanted to have the illumination, especially if our tiller driver was trying to look behind, see what was there. Someone's coming around to the back compartment to get ground ladders or hand tools, but yet oftentimes those lights are so bright, so blinding, and you're working at night and it's overwhelming. Sutphen did a great job with the LED lighting in the compartment. It made it really nice to work with. It was illuminated sufficiently enough that we didn't have to go overly big with that light. Very compact again, takes up very little real estate, gives us plenty of wash to the back. So for the viewer, Mike, we walked around to the side of the tiller cab. Now we have a view of the front of it and the side of it. You have the same MB6 on the front of it and the side of the tiller cab. Can you talk to me a little bit about the illumination off the side as well as that upper body lighting? What's that useful for? Yeah, we really wanted to make sure that all areas of the truck were illuminated sufficiently.
Gotcha.
So the side lights with the MB6, getting those down, it gets a little cutout where we have that notch in the design, gets illumination there. But we noticed the dark spot was the actual aerial ladder in the bed. And that when that aerial ladder was up and operating, there's a lot of dark space there. So we wanted to put one to the front. It really illuminates the aerial for the operator. When the aerial is up and in use, it illuminates that whole bed, entire walkway, much safer for the guys to be navigating on.
Awesome. It's a rare option to have a light off the front of the tiller cab. I like it. First time I've seen it in person again.
Oh, cool.
And super cool option. So
nice.
Thanks. So Mike, we're up here at the tip of the aerial. We're talking about the lighting that goes all the way up the aerial while it's extended. That's your rung lighting or your wash lighting, as you'll call it.
That's right.
And I just wanted to talk a little bit. There's an option with Sutphen that we offer. It's all spot optics, 4 LED work light, and it's in green. Can you talk to us a little bit about the green for you guys?
Yeah, really the green, one of our committees on our build team was from the DC area. It said green signified aerial ladders in DC. And all the departments in our area were using blue or red. We wanted to be unique. But actually when we put it up at night, it was very discernible. It identifies our ladder, it's the only one in the county, and we know it's ours. And the green works really well for nighttime illumination. Really makes the rungs visible. So Mike, we talked a little bit about the Fitout guide and how that helped you guys immensely with speccing out the scene lighting on this truck. Was there anything else that pointed you towards FireTech for this truck? Yeah, after we did a lot of research and talking with you at the last show, the warranty. The warranty's phenomenal, and you can see it in a lot of the lighting that's being used in the industry today. They have the burnout areas. It doesn't fall under the warranty. They can't get it replaced yet. And you know, your guys' warranty is so much better than that. And that was really a big deciding factor for us. Yeah, for the viewers, we cover moisture intrusion. We cover obviously any LEDs being out. We send a new light fixture out to you guys as long as it's in stock before you take the old one off the truck. And that doesn't leave any holes in the truck or anything like that. And it's been super important to our customers. So thank you for talking about it. Yeah, for sure. And thank you for the time tonight. You're very welcome. Beautiful truck. It was a pleasure working with you guys on it. Pleasure working with you all too. 3 years later, I'm getting to see it for the first time, not on paper. So really cool. Thanks for taking the time. Thank you.